Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Westchester Talk Radio, produced by Shark Creative and made possible by Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center, Lapolis Electric, White Plains Hospital, Wartburg, Park Sterling Realty, and High Tower Westchester. I'm here this morning with Monica Lynn, who is the founder and CEO of 5 Squares down in New Rochelle. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning. Nice to see you, Andrew.
It is great to see you. You are officially a part of Isolation Therapy. This is episode 8. And Monica, I just want to say, I know that you're a nutritional consultant and the author of 5 Square Low Carb Meals, the 20-day makeover plan with delicious recipes for fast, healthy weight loss and high energy, published by Reagan Books, HarperCollins, is it? And Lynn's helped thousands of individuals lose weight and stay healthy. She's recognized by mass media as the diet guru. Lynn has appeared in nationally acclaimed publications such as the New York Times, Glamour, Vogue, and Marie Claire. Monica, I've known you for a long time, so on a personal level, it's a pleasure to see you and to see you healthy. You have a wonderful business that you started back in 2001. It's just been growing and growing ever since. It's a food delivery business, and I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about it. But we also, we want to get right into some things that you're doing currently to help the community. I know you have a GoFundMe page. Tell us about it. Tell us what's going on.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity. About a month ago, I obviously was feeling the way everybody else was feeling, helpless and anxious, and I felt like I needed to do something and needed to be relevant. My company was already in a great situation as far as we already did a contact-free delivery, and so we already followed protocols, although we shifted them a little bit. But I felt not more about me, but about the we, and how can we help. And so I reached out to White Plains Hospital and arranged for my company to start donating meals to them. So my husband and I would make the deliveries. We would have a contact-free delivery. We would drop it off onto a cart and deliver these helpful meals to our frontline workers. And about a week and a half into it, I read about another organization that started in Fairfield County called Food for the Frontlines. And I reached out to them, and their concept was to do these deliveries, but to spread, to raise money, to spread the love amongst the restaurants in the local community, because they're really suffering.
They're hurting. I know they're trying to pivot as best they can with the curbside, and some are just closed. Some just decided that I can't even keep things going. But look, these are the local restaurants that keep us entertained and enjoy and enjoy the wonders of life by having a nice meal. And right now they need a lot of help.
They do. So I started this GoFundMe page, and every dollar that I've raised goes right back into the community to pay the restaurants to deliver to the front line. So it's completely a win-win situation. And I've developed relationships with White Plains Hospital as well as Montefiore here in New Rochelle. And I would feed every single hospital that I could if we could just keep going. Mm-hmm. I've become from an entrepreneur and a business owner to like a fundraiser and a PR person and trying to spread the word and trying to raise these funds to keep these frontline workers fed, nourished, right? They really need their energy, and we have to keep their spirits up, and as well as keeping the local restaurants and food companies in business.
Well, I mean, kudos to you for taking the initiative to do it. I think it's really wonderful. I'm not surprised, but I speak for the people, so to speak, here when I say, we really appreciate your efforts and everything that you're doing to help the people on the front line. White Plains Hospital, of course, we know a lot of folks over there, and I can't even imagine what it must be like over there now. But
in 2 weeks at White Plains Hospital, and this was 2 weeks ago, in a 2-week time frame, they had spent $5 million just trying to reconfigure their intake systems for the the amount of COVID patients, 5 million out and nothing in. And they were struggling to get PPE as well. Yeah. So it's dire. It really is.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Five Squares, and when you talk about the deliveries you're making right now to the front line and keeping them healthy. Tell us a little bit about what's behind Five Squares, and I know you say all you have to do is eat, but it's also that you're eating healthy. And so tell us the inspiration behind how you got all that started and where you are today with it.
Oh, thanks. Well, I was young and in my prime 20 years ago. I had another Westchester business for about 10 years in Harrison. And I started packaging my own meals, weighing out and portioning and packaging my meals. And my clients saw me lose weight and feeling good, and the food looked so good. And they're like, oh, can you do this for us? And I thought, maybe we're onto something. So I started Five Squares 20 years ago, delivering healthy food to individual homes, fresh food every night, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And it's been a great 20 years. It's been unbelievable.
It sure has. 2001, so you got a 20-year anniversary coming up soon.
Yeah.
Let's hope that by then, we're back to some normalcy here, and we want to certainly keep putting a spotlight on all the great things that are going on. How can people get in touch with the GoFundMe page? Where do they go for that? How do they find it?
So I'm happy to share the link, and I can give you the link to put up. It is called Food for the Frontlines Westchester Chapter, and I also, if you want to email me to get more information.
What we'll do is when we post this video, we'll include a link to the GoFundMe page so that it's accessible for people.
Yeah.
And otherwise, they can find you at fivesquares.com. You're also located down in New Rochelle. Monica, what a pleasure. It's always great to see you. Once again, I want to remind people that you are listening to Isolation Therapy, Episode 8. This is Westchester Talk Radio, produced by Shark Creative, made possible by Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center, Lapolis Electric, White Plains Hospital, Hightower Westchester, Wartburg, and Park Sterling Realty. We'll be back for another episode shortly.